If all goes good, this is the last morning waking up on the shores of Vancouver Island. Beach to beach, cove to cove, chasing tides and currents, whirlpools, rapids.
I need to get into some shelter here.
Wet feet, cold hands, damp sleeping bags, you name it. By God, we've been loving every bit of it.
Kitty wait. This is a dreamer. Copy?
Yeah, Dreamer, this is Kitty. Go ahead.
This isn't good.
In preparation for our 2,000-mile attempt to traverse the Northwest Passage, we decided to do a 1-month training run up the west coast of Vancouver Island to test ourselves and the boats in what is sure to be the most difficult and dangerous trip of our lives. Well, folks, welcome to our base camp. You can pretty much call this ground zero for our training run. Tomorrow is the big day. We're gone. Head north up through the channels. No real plan where we're going. Just gonna start rowing. A lot of time and effort to get right here, to shove off for this trip. And now to get to live out of the boat, live on random shorelines and beaches and bays for next month is such a privilege. And I really feel blessed, and I really do understand how special that is.
Well, we just rode about 11 miles and we didn't quite make it to the spot we were hoping to make it to. We're gonna make some dinner and organize our stuff. Try sleeping in the boat for the first night. Pretty exciting.
We're gonna reorganize these boats, make our beds inside the cabins. It's kind of a learning process this first time, getting everything where it should be, and trying to have a comfortable sleep in these things. We'll see. All right, beds are all made. This go gets up, we're going. See what Adam's got doing here. I think we're having bottled moose tonight. First night. Gift from my old man.
First things first, we're gonna have ourselves a nice hot cup of tea.
Yes, we got a big debate going on what to have with our bottled moose.
Stroganoff.
Moose stroganoff.
Once you put a name to it, it feels a lot more civilized.
Yeah. First night here in the boat. Some random mooring buoy I'm tied off to, and gonna rock off to sleep. It's pretty exciting to be sitting in a little boat in a little cabin I built myself. Feels pretty goddamn good.
This is what it's like waking up in the boat on the morning. Everything is covered in a thick layer of frost. And you gotta start your day getting your hands deep into the frost. It can be hard to get up in the morning, get out of the bag, that's for sure.
As you can see, the sun is out. Beautiful day. On your radio check?
Yeah.
We've been going back and forth on what channel to use. First Adam wanted 72 and 13 and everything else. Every time we needed radios, I always forgot the channel, the number. So what number are we never going to forget? You guessed it. 69, baby. 69er. This is Dreamer. You got a copy?
Dreamer, this is Kittywig. Do you copy?
Let's get it, boy.
Radio check complete.
We live a pretty good life out here, you know.
Like a couple of kids.
Yeah. Ready for takeoff. Blades in. Goodbye. Thank you, beach. Great night. Needless to say, we are very grateful for the life we're living. Belly full of food, boat full of gear, good buddy alongside you. My God, what more do you want? I guess a good woman, really. I'm starting to look at that and wonder how we'd look with a wig. And on we went, slowly turning into sea-dwelling creatures, living with a one-track mind, stripping away everything down to the basics. Wake up in the boat, and it's too rough to sleep. Get to shore for breakfast. Row all day, no matter the weather. This is what you call some dirty weather, folks. Freezing, freezing, freezing rain. Can't see fuck all. Zero visibility. Get to shore again for supper. Anchor the boats off in whatever protected bay we could find. Wake, eat, row, sleep. Wake, day 17. Eat, row, sleep. Some days we got lucky with beautiful weather. Other days, not so much. Just waiting the tides out, and it is dirty. Wet, rainy, cold. Yeah, you gotta have your shit on tight today. And you gotta fucking love it. Mealtime was always a big deal. Some days we ate well.
Corned beef spaghetti. Straight from the heart of Italy.
Yeah, it's no trouble to tell the groceries starting to dwindle. We're getting down there now.
No, this is specialty. This like, we'll see.
This man knows his canned meats, that's for sure. And while Adam is doing corned beef spaghetti, I'm going to be making some garlic and Parmesan ash cakes over here. If you don't know what that is, basically it's fried bread. Rather than use a frying pan, we're just going to lay it right in the fire on the ash, on the coals. And we're going to add a little bit of garlic and Parmesan to kind of make it more spaghetti-like. Other days the meals were much more sparse. And chewing on a few raw carrots. Groceries are starting to dwindle. All the good stuff is pretty much gone. So it's carrots, peanut butter, and dates for lunch. Could be worse. We had our fair share of learning moments. Some were laugh-worthy.
It was bound to happen at some point to one of us. And it just so happens that it was me. I let my boat float away. Maddie to the rescue. He's gonna go get it for me. Tie your boat off, people, when the tide's coming up.
Other times our situation was more serious. Yeah, I might have f***ed up. I got pretty gung-ho today and I was rowing really hard, really fast. And probably put over a mile between myself and Adam, which was fine because I could just see him in the distance, but now the weather kicked up and I can't see him even with the binos. He's responding on the radio and he says he's fine, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. As you can see, it's nasty out there right now. In here it's pretty civil. As soon as you get around that point, she kicks up. Always stick with your partner, people. It's dry, a flat spot to sit down, and that means there's a cup of tea in our future real quick. It's amazing what you can find poking through the woods. Just right here, it's almost like we're supposed to find this tonight. Oh, thank you, universe. This has pretty much turned into our post-rowing tradition. As soon as we get on shore, get our dry clothes on, first thing, cup of tea. And it isn't no Tetley for all you newbies out there. This is Yorkshire tea. It ain't no Tetley, but it's good.
Tetley's like the tang of teas.
This is how much we love you guys. A lot of work getting the drone up. Drone's up! Woo!
Final day. Our little journey here has come to an end. Gonna miss it. Got mixed emotions. Sad to be leaving. Sad to be going back to a much more complicated life.
It's been a great trip. I'll tell you right now, it's been a great trip. Learned a lot. Grew a lot. We made it. Or almost. We'll see.